JANAKA WASANTHA is worried. The potato farmer in Sri Lanka's PARANAGAMA region says he used less than half the usual amount of chemical fertilizer on his crop.
The growth of the plants is affected. Usually by this time we're harvesting, about 7 months or 75 days after planting. The area is covered by the plants, but this time the growth is far less.
Farmers across the country have been protesting the shortage of chemical fertilizer since the government banned imports in May. INDIKA DISSANAYAKE, a successful greenhouse farmer, has had to cut down his crop as well. He says farmers should have been consulted about the ban.
When things are being changed, they must consult us, make us aware of how things will change, discuss how this is going to be done.
The ban on fertilizers comes during an economic crisis that has hit Sri Lanka badly. Its foreign reserves have fallen below $4 billion. People's incomes have suffered since the Easter bombings of 2019, and the coronavirus pandemic has worsened the situation. The government is under pressure to find the money to pay back billions of dollars in debt. That's one of the reasons President GOTABAYA Rajapaksa says his government banned the import of dozens of items, including agrochemicals.
80 billion rupees, 80,000 million rupees is what this country spends just to import fertiliser. Who does this money go to? The money goes to companies abroad. There are only 4 to 5 local companies making money from this. But the decision we took will make this industry into a local industry.
The President says he will not back down on the fertilizer ban, which he says is also aimed at improving the health of citizens, many of whom are struggling to make ends meet. A government blitz of money printing has driven up inflation, which the central bank puts at 6.1%.
If you're a daily wage earner, you've lost your income because of the pandemic. If you are a pensioner, interest rates are low and your income has come down. You're lucky if you have a permanent job, but without allowances to get any income. So income is limited. Expenditures are rising.
The economic situation is creating a challenge for millions of Sri Lankans.
It's very difficult to survive because we have to spend more than what we earn.
Back in farming country, communities are bracing for smaller harvests and a major impact on incomes. One farmer leader has an even more dire warning.
Farmers will manage this season with whatever fertiliser and chemicals they bought at higher prices, but I say with responsibility that we're clearly going toward food shortages. That's a certainty. Even God can't prevent that.
Most farmers agree the plan to cut down on chemicals use is a good thing, but say the sudden decision is not practical.
The ban on agrochemicals is part of a government clampdown on what it calls non-essential imports during a serious foreign currency crisis. Farmers say the hope for savings will be challenged by food shortages. Minelle Fernandez, Al Jazeera, Valley Meadow.